What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting because we're gonna be playing with some very colorful lipsticks. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone today to introduce Finding Ferdinand's two new collections, Cabernet and Pumpkin Spice. If you don't know Finding Ferdinand, they are a custom makeup company in New York. They're a woman-owned business and they really specialize in custom color for lipsticks and makeup palettes. That customizable aspect is so cool, but it's not just with color, it's also with scents and flavors, which is just like where I have so much fun. Their Cabernet collection has a Cabernet Crush scent, which kind of smells to me like maybe a little bit of like a sour grape candy. It's very subtle, but it's really delicious. And then Pumpkin Spice, of course, has a pumpkin spice latte flavor. It's just so addictive. But they have more scents beyond pumpkin spice and Cabernet. They have strawberry, coconut, French vanilla, rose, black cherry, just like really nostalgic, delectable scents. They also have 3 different finishes for their custom lipsticks. They have a creamy finish, a sheer finish, and a matte finish. So if you see any of these shades today and you kind of want to adjust them a little bit and change them up to your preference, maybe change the finish, maybe make it a little more warm toned, a little more cool toned, you can totally reach out to them and they can help you customize the exact product that you want. Beyond the aspect of just really cool customizable products, some of the reasons I really love Finding Ferdinand is that they believe in eco-friendly practices. They believe that every product should be made one at a time so that they don't overproduce and create waste. They're also cruelty-free. They have an inclusivity statement saying that all people are welcome, all colors are possible, and everything's made to order so you know that your products are fresh. So thanks Finding Ferdinand for sponsoring today's video and for seeing the value in small creators. So let's get into the good stuff and put these on my lips. My favorite shade is the one I'm wearing right now called On Cloud Wine from the Cabernet Collection, but we're gonna get started with Pumpkin Spice because those are a lot more sheer and a lot lighter. Every lipstick in these collections has a sheer, balmy finish, but again, if you want something more pigmented and more matte or creamy, you can customize that as well. Let's do some hand swatches. First up, this is the shade Autumn from the Pumpkin Spice Collection. You can see it's a very sheer, light cherry blossom pink. Then we have Pumpkin Spice, which is in the middle on my hand, and it's definitely a very yellow-based, pumpkin-y kind of beige. And lastly, we have this incredible shade called Cold Brew, which is this like blackened chocolate coffee that I'm really excited to try if you can't tell. All 3 of these have that sheer balmy finish and have a pumpkin spice scent. It doesn't smell artificial, it's not too overpowering, it just smells really like a pumpkin spice latte. So let's try Autumn first. As you can see, Autumn is pretty much almost the same color as my lips. I have very pale lips that do have that kind of cherry blossom pink shade, so if you have my complexion, this is definitely something you can just like throw on without a mirror. That's nice. I wasn't expecting to like that as much. I normally don't go for like dusty, cool toned pinks, but I think this is so sheer that it just really actually blends in with my lips and looks really natural. This might be a new Finding Ferdinand favorite for me. I have to say, I'm actually surprised I really like this color. Next up, we have Pumpkin Spice Latte. Ooh, yeah. So here's what Pumpkin Spice Latte looks on my lips. You can see it's so sheer, but it just adds that kind of flush of a yellowy, spicy nude. And honestly, I don't really like yellow nude lipsticks, but this is so sheer that I actually think this is the best one I've ever tried. I have to say, I'm pretty surprised. I don't really ever go for these kinds of like yellowy beiges. I talk about it on my channel a lot, but I think for fall, this is kind of like, as I'm looking in the camera, I think this is actually flattering despite the fact that I have cool toned skin. It's amazing. They just kind of like slightly alter your lip color to be like a little more cool toned or a little more warm toned. It's really nice. Okay, I'm scared. We're gonna go for cold brew. Ah, let's see. Oh, oh, hell yeah. Oh, I feel cool. Ooh, I think this color kind of made my brows pop a little bit more. Wow. That I can't stop looking at myself. I've never seen myself in this kind of color. So that's cold brew. And it's just so interesting. I feel like because these are sheer, they really can be so wearable, you know? Like I don't feel like I'm wearing like a crazy bold lipstick because it's just that sheer balmy formula that I love. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't know. That actually might be my favorite. I just feel like it's so unexpected. It's such like a blackened chocolate that you would expect a bold autumnal lip to be like a berry or a dark red, but having this kind of sheer black is so cool. All right. Okay, cold brew. Okay, now we're going to go to the Cabernet Collection, which has darker, more richly pigmented shades. And first up is the shade Grapeful, which is this like bluish grape shade. I've never worn anything like this before. Okay. Oh my God. Am I cool yet? All right. I don't know if I have the confidence to wear this kind of color out, but it is super cool, and I have a lot of friends who would pull this off. What do you guys think? Would you wear that kind of bluish purple shade? I think it's badass. Next up, we have the shade Sip Happens, which is in the middle here, and it is just this gorgeous, gorgeous purpley fuchsia. Wow. Wow. I like this. I think this is really cool. Because it's like, it's wintry and autumnal, but it's still a little unexpected because it's bright. Like it's a berry, but it's got that punch of fuchsia. So I just feel like it's really, really fun. So again, this is the shade Sip Happens. Okay, that last one stained my lips. Last but certainly not least, my favorite shade, On Cloud Wine. This is an incredible sort of purpley berry that I just think is, it gives me Lily Collins, you know? I'm obsessed. Ugh. Right? Oh. Who knew I would be into this kind of color? Oh my God, I can't stop wearing it. This color definitely gives me Lily Collins. I love when she reaches for like a dark lip that's always like a black or a purple. Looks so cool on her. Rihanna does a lot of lips like this, and I just think it's so cool. It's modern, it's fresh, with a bold brow and like barely anything on your skin or eyes. I think it's just like the perfect kind of color. You are definitely gonna see me wearing these in upcoming videos. I just think all of these are so much fun, but this one in particular just like really sets my heart aflutter. I think because it's a dark berry that's more purple than red, that's why I feel like it's more modern and fun and fresh. And all of these formulas are just so balmy and comfortable and delicious and sheer. They're just fantastic. Okay, can we talk about how pretty my little lip tissue is? Look at all these beautiful shades. I love it. This is art. I think the Cabernet and Pumpkin Spice collections from Finding Ferdinand are so much fun. But again, if you want to change the finish, the scent, or adjust the color, go to their custom lipstick section of their website and you can totally make your own. Definitely reach out to them if you have any questions. They like to help so that they can create the perfect product for you. And for 10% off your order, you can use the code STATEOFKATE10. If you made it this far, I hope you'll subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.